Mobile Geek's coverage of MWC 2015 is powered by ASUS.
Hey, I'm rolling with Mobile Geeks right here at the LG booth at MWC 2015. Yes, we finally made it. And this is the LG Spirit. The LG Spirit is the follow-up to the 4.7-inch model from last year, from September. So they're still keeping that 6-month rhythm on their mid-range devices in this case. 4.7 inches, as I said, this is an IPS panel with a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels. So it's not the highest, but it's definitely a pretty good panel because the brightness is pretty much alright. The viewing angles also seem very good, and also very interesting is that the contrast ratio is pretty high on this device. We are running Android 5.0.1 Lollipop on here based on their own UI in this case, which is the LG UI, and so you can trust me on this. I'm just going to go into the About Phone area back here, and we're going to check out, yes, it says Android 5.0.1 in this case. Under the hood we have 1 gig of RAM and I think 8 gigabytes of flash storage, yes indeed, plus the Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 1.2 gigahertz 64-bit capable SoC that also offers 150 Mbits on LTE networks. Up top we get a 1 megapixel camera on the front, which is kind of sad that they're going with such a low resolution on the camera on the front. Right next to that are the brightness and distance sensors, and that's pretty much it on the front. And on the sides there are no buttons because LG is sticking to its design language right here, and they keep putting the buttons on the back, because if we move over you will see that you also have the rear key on here, which has been redesigned a bit to be more squared. So yeah, they're pretty much easy to reach as far as I can tell. I've been playing around with this for a little while, and they're pretty easy to detect or tell apart from each other because the power button has this circular structure to it, while the volume rocker has this pattern on it that is squared in this case. This is a 8 megapixel camera including autofocus and an LED flash. Depending on the market, this will be available also with a 5 megapixel camera, because I think there will also be a non-LTE version of this device. Down here is your mono speaker blaring along, and if you look at the structure on here, the cover has a small linear structure going from the top to the bottom that should be pretty good at keeping fingerprints away and also protecting the device from scratches. The back cover can actually be removed, and it will reveal a 2100 milliamp hour battery on this device. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about the Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 based LG Spirit in the LTE model. And before I'm done, I'm going to tell you that this device does not only look curved, because the back is highly bent in this case, and they're just, yeah, again going with the LG G Flex 2, but they also have a very, very, very slight curve on the front. So if you put the device down on a table, it will not lay completely flat on its front cover to keep scratches away from the screen. So that's a nice little gimmick coming down to the mid-range right here on the LG Spirit, in this case in the LTE version. And I was rolling with Mobile Geeks. If you like what we do on our channel, give us a thumbs up, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Google+, and we should see you later, I hope.
Mobile Geek's coverage of MWC 2015 is powered by ASUS.